Hello and welcome to part 2 of how to build a model railway. Today we're going to talk about baseboards and the construction of a baseboard and what it entails and what you need to do. It's quite a long process, so I think we'll get started. To start with, the basic principle of baseboards is a strong lattice frame out of wood, as you can see, and then having a board to put over the top of it to make it one unit, and then you put your track on top, etc. The reason you like the lattice as well is because it gives good access underneath it to put, wires and things through, point motors, all sorts of stuff. But you don't want the lattice too many, say, bars across, because then you start getting less access. It becomes harder to work under it for wiring, etc, etc. Next thing you need is you need to draw a plan of your baseboard that you'd like to do. As you can see here, we have the worktop on this side, we have the cupboards down here, and this is my lattice idea for the middle, and then there will be a board on top of it as well. The main tools you'll need to build a baseboard: to start with, you need a pencil and a tape measure to mark out your bits of wood, so you know they're the correct size before you cut them. Next, you'll need a saw to cut the wood, obviously, cut it down to size. Next, you have two methods of fixing it. You can either use screws and a screwdriver, or you can use hammer and nails. I'm going to do the screw method because if I don't want it in a certain place, I can unscrew it. If you nail it, you're a bit stuck really. So I would recommend going screw method, but it's up to you whatever method you would like. Next thing you'll need to do is you'll need to get your piece of wood from any DIY store and things. I'm using the softwood timber, which is 44mm by 18mm from Wicks. Comes in about 2 meter sections. So I've worked out that the length is about 160mm, so I'm just going to mark here where 160 is. Oh, sorry, 1600. And get ready to cut. Now I've measured and cut all the bits of wood for the baseboard, so the next thing you need to do is to dry fit it all. A dry fit is something where you just put it all together without any screws or nails or glue or anything, just to make sure that it all fits together before you permanently fix it. So I'll do that next. Now here you can see all the bits of wood, as I said, dry fitted, so nothing's screwed down or secured, but that's just to make sure that everything's the correct size and everything will fit together before applying any permanent fixings. Next I'm going to screw it all together and see what it looks like. So this is it all screwed together after the dry fit. I had to buy a load of metal brackets for it, so I recommend getting a few of those beforehand just in case, because they're very useful. Next thing to do is to get the board, cut the board up and screw that down, and then we'll have we'll have the baseboard completed then. As you can now see, I've put the baseboard top on and I've screwed it down. And what I've also done, once you've screwed it down, put it on, is if you're reusing a piece of wood like I am, the best idea would be to first sand it down so it's nice and smooth, give it a wash down to get rid of all the dust, and then fill in any holes or dents or anything you've got, and then sand it down again and paint it. I recommend this so you don't get any problems when laying track any bumps or anything like that. So I hope this has been an insightful video on how to build a baseboard. It's only probably a short video, but hopefully it gives you an idea on just the basic construction of a baseboard, which you can then put into your own ideas and sheds or garages, etc. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.